Welcome back to the Cheddar News Network, where the news is real, the host is virtual, and the third part is interesting. So much has happened since the remodeling has kept us out of the studio. But do not worry, we're here to keep you up to date on the melting pot of fondue we call a community, shall we? Starting off with recent events, the long-awaited big collab Cheesecat has put together has finally come to fruition, with big names like Panny Pudgy, Lamps, Little Johnny J, Just Frog, but the new and always welcome face, Pneumonia. In this collab, we saw our streamers put to the test as they answered questions and pressed buttons. Cheesecat put a lot of time and effort into building and creating this game show that is definitely not a ripoff of anything that currently exists.
And sometimes other random things. And
Ever. Cheesecat would never do that.
Guys, did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans, and 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle human dicks. And with their impressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can be rough with what?
Continue.
Entered the room your father has.
Continue.
After the final scores were called, a frontliner victory goes out to Pneumonia, who secured the W with 1,598 points. Leaving the other contestants, second place going to Little Johnny J with 899 points. Third place being Pani Pudgy with 600 points. Fourth place going to Just Frog with 1 point. And of course, let's not forget, Lamps coming in dead last with a total of negative 1,049 points. Truly impressive levels of failure. Speaking of collabs, this get-together has sparked a new age of collaborations. Lamps and Cheesecat having an impromptu collab on the new party game called Make It Meme, where chat tries their best to be funny, but it soon devolved into who can make the funniest Arby's joke. And stuff. Just that.
I'm fucking the dog.
Where the other people land?
There was also the long-awaited Little Johnny J and Cheesecat Fortnite collab, where Cheesecat finally got Little Johnny J to play Fortnite. And it went about as well as you'd expect. Winner POV, it's a POV alright. It's a POV of all time.
I'm like jerking my shit POV, you know?
Lamps and Pani Pudgy have also hit it off, with many fans loving their many collaborations and many yapathons. Prepare to lose a few brain cells and possibly a few hours, as when these two are together, it's an intoxicating amount of silly.
Yes! 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 Yeah! Oh my gosh! Yeah! Oh my gosh! She's so fucking gay!
In other recent affairs, after denying the boy preggers allegations for months, Cheesecat has finally birthed his first son, aptly named Colby. Colby often makes surprise appearances on the streams, voicing his many controversial opinions, creating an echo chamber for chat to permeate their radicalized thoughts. Colby, do you like men? No. Soon after, Cheese became boy preggers again, birthing his second son named Blue. Taking after his other dad, Blue also makes surprise appearances on the stream, often getting into mischief and playing with his older brother Colby. What a cute family.
Blue, are you gay?
Let's ask him.
Penis, 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 penis.
Okay, he might be gay. In related topics, Lamps sold his soul to Cheesecat for a beef and cheddar Arby's sandwich, allowing Cheesecat to keep it in a cage where he torments it to his insidious heart's content, forcing him to make vital decisions and tell him subtle musings. I don't mind abusing middle-aged men. Introducing Lamps. Lamps.
What do you mean by that?
Lamps. Lamps. What do you think about being on the stream? I I am sorry that you had to be put in a cage. You kept trying to run away, but welcome to the stream, Lamps.
Yeah, whatever. Cheese, why do you have so much yogurt
I
in your refrigerator?
Big news strikes the Cheesecat community as Cheesecat finally hits the 1K milestone on Twitch. Cheesecat would like to give a special thanks to all those who support the streams. It means a lot to him, and he cannot thank you enough. But now it's time to celebrate. Give us your calls to commemorate this milestone at this link here. It'll also be kept in the description. We will be doing a prank show to commemorate this milestone as soon as we get enough submissions. Please. Like, I made this really cool thing. I mean, Cheesecat made this really cool thing, and no one's submitting. Just submit. Just give me your family phone numbers. Speaking of milestones, Cheesecat recently hit over 100, then 200, then over 300 subs on YouTube. Big thanks to all the people that comment and watch the videos until the very end, because it kills a puppy when you click off before the video ends. Anyways, Cheesecat has been reported doxing lamps to send him a quote-unquote care package. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. The package was reported to contain Arby's paraphernalia. Items included an Arby's double roast beef and cheddar plushie and a stylish 10-gallon hat. Lamps was then seen wearing the hat, showing off his true unadulterated love for Arby's. We hope that Lance enjoys his new gifts, as he has such a stylish fit.
God.
God damn!
Nice.
Fucking Harvey sandwich, bro.
Cheesecat with his squeaker voice must have been mistaken for a preteen? At least, that's what we can infer anyway, as he was recently banned from TikTok Live. Reason, quote-unquote, being under the age of 13. After filing an appeal, it was denied despite showing his ID with face reveal. Or the, birth date in his username. Chinese spyware aside, big news has hit the Cheesecat community as Cheesecat has revamped the Minecraft server. The previous Minecraft server, as simple and charming as it was just simply not open to Bedrock users, leaving many less fortunate members of the community feeling left out. The lack of foot traffic inspired Cheesecat to breathe new life into a new and unique idea, taking advantage of the scale of the small community. With the introduction of Tinytopia. Tinytopia is a simple yet sweet SMP. The rules are the exact same, but the world border is a mere 250 by 250 blocks. No more perfect base locations and infinite resources. The people of Tinytopia must make do with what they got, with the center chunk spawning in each, sometime. The members are then treated to their new supply of finite resources, where they must scramble to the top to make sure they're the first ones to get it. With custom plugins, the server is now cross-compatible for Bedrock players and Java players alike to join in on this unique experience. All right, bend over.
What?
Or sorry, crawl. Slash crawl. Join us as we build a bustling city in this new tiny world. Moving on, let's take time to thank this week's top memes, with this meme made by Nomsters. This is the top meme. This is a very great work, Nomster. And now the two Meowster pieces of the week are Smogs with this great Femboy Furry mode art. Very great work, Smog. And last but not least, Peppermint the Rat with this Cheesecat in a maid costume in a striking pose. Very great work, Pepper. And now for this week's top sponsor goes to no other than Chuckses. Thank you, Chuckses, for your generosity, as Cheesecat really appreciates it. A lot. Like a lot. Subscribe. Give me money. And with that, folks, that's all we have for tonight. Thank you for tuning in, as we'll see you next time. All right. Are we off? All right. Good work, everybody. Another day, another dollar. Editor? back to your cage.